What up, guys? What up, YouTube? It's your boy Isaiah here, and today is just gonna be another quick video. It's gonna be no real editing or anything. I'm just gonna be talking to you about what I'm gonna bring to my YouTube channel in the future. Hopefully, I can start doing this by October. That's what I'm aiming for. And before I get into the content, sorry I haven't been posting anything really of any real content. Life, it happens. Along with that, just trying to get my skills better, so I can actually have like a nice YouTube banner, maybe create a good intro and maybe outro. Trying to make it look very aesthetically pleasing. So that's what I want to do. But diving right into it, I know last video I was just talking about camera angles and stuff. Right now I'm just gonna be rolling with this camera angle. If you couldn't tell already, it's easier, it's simple. Simple for me. All I have to do is just put, my camera on top of something, and I just stand there and do my thing, just vlog real quick. Hey, okay. So no, but no. On a serious note, though, what I wanted to bring to YouTube, the type of content I wanted to bring, I had 3 segments in mind for doing this, and I even have it like written down, in a notebook. So, like I'm really planning. I'm really planning these things out. So first thing I wanted to do, my first segment, its name was going to be called What's Popping. And I wanted it to be a pop culture segment. You get it, what's popping, it's pop culture. Y'all like what I did there, right? I know it's corny. Oh well. With that segment, I just want to cover I want to cover things that are happening in the USA, what's happening in the world, things that are, just happening for a generation, whether it's technology, whether it's manga or anime related, movies, comics, anything that's just basically with the generation of now. So that's music as well as television, is over encompassing pop culture. So maybe it might be something you saw on the news, maybe it's something you read on the internet, things like that. I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna give in detail what it's about, and I'm gonna give my side, what I think about, what's popping. So there's that segment, and then another segment I want to do is called the Poetry Lounge. With that segment, it's pretty simple. I'm a huge fan of poetry and creative writing, so I might also just put in there some creative writing pieces or stories or books entirely of anything that I read, anything that I want to read, and possibly why. But as well, it's going to be a segment basically where I get to show off some of my poetry that I have, but not only the poetry that I have, as well as poetry other people have done. Maybe I've seen a video or read something on YouTube, or maybe I read it in a book, whatever, and I thought it was just a great piece of poetry, so I'll share it with you. I'll share with you the actual author and creator of said poetry piece. And not only that, I will also look into, poets, the great poets of the past and maybe of today's age, and then also introduce some of the new up-and-coming poets, or at least poets I think are new and up-and-coming and rising stars, into the popularity, and share poems that they have and pieces that they've done. Not all poetry is going to be able to be read, I guess. Some of it's going to be like spoken word pieces. And I'm also going to use this platform, the Poetry Lounge, to kind of jumpstart, I shouldn't say jumpstart, but also to help introduce, more, creative pieces I've done, things that I'm working on, and, be able to share that with y'all. So I think that'll be really good. What else do I got on there? Oh, back to the What's Popping. I did leave some things out. Along with, TVs, entertainment, news articles, stories, things like that, anything that affects our generation. I will also have in What's Popping social justice issues and things, I feel strongly about. And I know that's probably going to get a lot of keyboard warriors, but, it is what it is. But I just want to be real and keep it honest, at least on my side, in my opinion, about things that are happening in this world. So I want to be able to share that with you guys and What's Popping. And I feel there's something else. Alright, I guess that's all about what I got for what's popping too. And I already told you guys about the Poetry Lounge. And then the last segment I want to do, it's very simple. It might just end up being like a vlog series or something like that. Kind of like what I was trying to do with some of the motivational pieces. I think I'm still going to keep, a motivational aspect about it, but I'm also going to just be completely real with you guys. And that piece is going to be called It's All Luck. It's kind of like the play of It's All Love. I don't know if you're from like the greater Philadelphia area, you hear it a lot. You either hear much love or It's All Love. It's kind of like, everything's good, man, it'll be all right, I care for you, things like that. So this one's titled It's All Luck, and because my last name is Luck, so it's kind of a play on that. But I think it brings like an insight, about me, what I'm doing, things that I'm thinking, maybe even feelings. And yeah, most of it's gonna be positive because I want to have like a positive message for the world. But there are gonna be some times where I might just decide to film myself when I'm like not in the best mood, or I'm feeling really down, or whatever was going through my mind then, what I'm thinking, and just certain things I just think about that may be random, or wherever I'm going, new places like that. So that's something I'm gonna talk about too. And as everything I've said earlier, with these three segments, I'm just gonna try and keep it 100% real with you guys, in my opinions toward things. As well, I'm planning on doing this in October, and what I really want to do is I want to be able to do 1 to 2 of each segment a month. So that way I think it's more manageable that way. That way I can get like one good content from what's popping, one good one for Poetry Lounge, and maybe like 2 to 3, or 1 to 3, whatever, good segments of, It's All Luck. I want to be able to do 2, but we'll see how this goes. That's why I gave myself that limit. So expect at least 1 video a month for each 3 segment. Sorry about the noise outside. But yeah, expect 1 video for each segment, and it probably should come about after the first week of October. So hopefully things can get rolling then. So it'll be one weekend, I'll probably upload it, and it'll probably be What's Popping, or it might be the Poetry Lounge, and then the other might be It's All Luck, and so forth. Leading into the next month, and where hopefully I can get, a greater amount of frequency going for it. With all that, I think one pop culture news announcement that I want to bring up is, if you're in the Philadelphia area or greater Philadelphia area, there is a pop culture and gaming and anime and manga convention happening in Philadelphia right now on Marketing Street. It is called J1Con. So if you don't know about it, you should look into it. It's pretty dope. It's a smaller convention, of course. It's not like the big wonders like New York Comic Con or San Diego or Otakon, but it is a nice convention. Small, and I might go to it. This might be my first year going to it, and if I do decide to do so, I'll bring my camera along, get some videos, get some pictures, be able to share with you guys more. But if not, is what it is. You can find out more information about J1Con at, just look it up on Google. Google search. You can just do www.j1con.com, or I think it might be under J1 Studios. Either way, look it up. It's really cool, and I know the people who are hosting it, they're actually really cool people too. Is the Black Tribbles, and they're a good group. They have their podcast too, and you should also look into that. And actually, hold on. All right. So I do have some of their information. You can catch the Black Tribbles at www.blacktribbles.com, and Black Tribbles is spelled BlackTribbles. So that's the Black Tribbles. And the J1Con, let's see. Yep, as I said earlier, you can just find it at www.j1con.com. And it's just the number 1, not spelled out or anything. And we got little brochures for them too. I picked them up at a store in the mall called Comics and More. My friend works there, and one of his bosses, who used to work there, he's part of the Black Tribbles and one of the hosts of J1Con and creators of it as well. So That's all I have to say in pop culture news. And as for me, I'm doing alright. I'm hanging in there. Forgive me if you don't truly like recognize me without facial hair. I don't know what happened. I've been getting like a heat rash and bug bites and stuff, man. The end of summer has been a little rough for my skin. So forgive me if I don't look very aesthetically pleasing right now. But I promise you, I'm still the sexy brother on the inside. Nah, guys, it's been fun. But talk to y'all later. Peace.